Hey everyone, I wanted to come to you with a kind of like my pre-selection for curriculum next year for my pre-K year. We have decided to already, well, I have decided, I guess, to already pick out my selections because we are going to be moving back to the mainland to stay with family while my husband is away at work. And I'm going to be packing up a lot of my homeschool stuff, and during this time of their, I guess, the rest of the remainder of the year, the school year, a lot of families are getting rid of old curriculum to buy new curriculum. You get really good deals on used curriculum, homeschool conventions, and things like that. So I really would like to already know what I have, what I need to get, and then what I need to kind of look at to, what I'm still trying to figure out. So with that being said, this is for my pre-K or K4 child. He'll be 4 years old. He has sat through 3 years already of homeschool, so he's ready for a more structured school environment. And our home state actually provides public school to pre-K. It provides public pre-K. So he would actually be behind for public school wise if he didn't attend pre-K. And in the event if we ever wanted to put our kids into public school or for testing or just so he'd be on the same level as his peers, I would just like, we do more of an official pre-K year. And he's ready for it. So what we're going to be doing for math is just this math play, 80 Ways to Count and Learn. It just has different activities in it. Like it will, let's say this one, measure up. Pick an animal and let's describe it. Slow, fast, and everybody yells out something to describe the animal. That has to be doing with measuring. So slow, fast, tall, short, heavy, light, big. So different words like that. It has different counting. So let's play a laundry basket game. Shoot the balls into the basket and count each ball that you make. Just different counting things. Count your muffin cup count. So just really fun activities. This is for ages 2 to 6. So my youngest, who's 2, will be able to participate, and my oldest, who's 6, will also be able to participate if he feels like participating. So this is just really fun. The only other thing that he will be doing is a Kumon publishing, not this book, but the numbers counting, I think it's 1 through 30. He will be completing that. And then he will have free reign on any math manipulatives we have for Matthew C. We have a little math bucket that has different types of money or counters or anything like that he wants to play with, but nothing structured besides the math play in the Kumon book. And then he will just kind of piggyback. So he'll do like the Kumon one day, the math play one day, and that's kind of, and then like a freestyle counting, Matthew C one day, like a little placement value. So he'll just kind of be switching through those, nothing super structured. For language arts, he has already started the 3 and 4 year old level for Hooked on Phonics. And as an already started, I mean, he's on like letter D. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get through level 1 this year. For his 3-year-old year, this is really the only thing that we're doing. And then for his K4 year, we'll just do level 2. We have both of them, so there's no rush for him to finish it this year. But hopefully next year he will get through both of them. And then the only thing else for language art is that he will start his phonics with the Explode the Code and go through this. I do have language lessons for little ones that my oldest did for pre-K that we shelved it, and so we only got through like the first 40 lessons. So we might pick that up if he shows that he needs more language arts than just this and the Hooked on Phonics, but I'm not pushing it. I'd rather do read alouds from like the library and stuff than to do what that is, because a lot of the stuff that's in that is in these 2 books. So That's what he'll be doing for language arts. For geography, we do this Evan Moore's beginning geography. It's for K through 2. And so for his age, this came with 2 maps. One map for continents and oceans and one map for bodies of water and landforms. So I just put those on the wall and I just sit there with him and we discuss it, like, where's the desert? Okay, so what does the desert feel like? And that's kind of like what we go through, all the landforms, all the bodies of water. And then we will go through the continents and we kind of do the same thing. The map for the continents is very basic, so each continent's a different color, so we can be like, instead of saying, North America, we'll be like, okay, where's the blue one? Or, which one's blue? Okay, what's the name for that one? And so different ways we can do that. So he'll just be doing map play pretty much. He already knows a lot of the stuff on the map, so towards the end of the year, he might be able to do some of the easier work pages out of this. They have like a little create your own little landform bodies of water book, and then some easy worksheets they have is like you color, glue and cut, and then you just paste them under, where they're supposed to go, and that's the bodies of water. And then there's some other easier ones with animals where you just, so for the plane, you color the animals that live on the plane and you cut out the description of what a plane is, and then you glue them here. You can color this page and glue the description on. So if he gets to that, sorry, my daughter's playing. If he gets to that, then that's fine. If he just gets to knowing the continents and the landforms and stuff, then that's fine too. For handwriting, I have not decided what we're going to be doing for that yet. I do have Hooked on Handwriting that I will probably do with him, but I am kind of looking into Handwriting Without Tears. So I might sell the Hooked on Handwriting to get the Handwriting Without Tears. I haven't decided yet. For history, all we do is we just go through what your preschooler needs to know. They have some history figures like George Washington, Bessie Ross, Martin Luther King, and so he will just we'll just read about those. And then we love the I Am books from Brad Meltzer, and so we'll read through those and just pick out lots of books from the library and read on the history figures, but nothing I guess he won't be doing any writing or anything about history, just mostly reading and learning the characters and stuff. For science, we have not decided what I'm going to be doing for my older son, and most likely Mason, my second son, would be sitting in with him. But in the event that whatever my first grader is doing is way over the head of my 4-year-old, I will be doing the topics out of the What Your Preschooler Needs to Know. And we just take those topics and we do the Usborne First Encyclopedia of Science and the Usborne First Encyclopedia of the Human Body, and just talk about the senses are in there, light, sinking, floating, things like that. And paired with the topic that we are talking about, we have the Big Book of Play and Find Out Science projects, and so they're very, very simple. I don't know if you can see this, but they're very, very simple projects. They don't require a whole lot of prep, and so sorry about that. So they don't require a whole lot of prep. So for science, that's what we will be doing. For Bible, we are part of the WANAS program here, so that pretty much takes up a lot of our Bible time because we review it. And for his age group, it has a big parent section where it has a story that you're supposed to read at home, and you have to sign off on that and stuff. So that's his individual Bible, and then together we do the My First Hands-On Bible. It's amazing. My kids love this, and so that's something else that we do. Sorry, my daughter's over here taking bites of this eraser thing. that is what we'll do for Bible. I will have a separate video on our review, and if any of these things you guys want to see the inside or more in-depth review, I am willing to do that as well. So have a good day.